welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be bringing you guys a new recipe today. On my social media, I was requested to make a juice that was more sweet, that didn't really have any veggies or anything like that, so that is what we're doing today. This one, you guys, I made it last week and it was absolutely amazing, so I'm gonna show you how I make this juice. And this recipe is very simple, very quick, and most importantly, it is very affordable and it tastes amazing. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I have a 2-pound bag of blood oranges. I love these. The color is amazing. It just looks really pretty and makes nice drinks. And then I also have a super ripe pineapple and some organic ginger. All of these items I picked up at Kroger, you guys, and they were so affordable and very inexpensive. So I'm just gonna go ahead and prep everything. I got this new cutting board. Check it out. Got it from Target. I broke some of my other ones, and I was actually doing research here on YouTube, and I learned a lot about cutting boards. One thing I noticed that I was doing wrong, I probably should not have been putting it in the dishwasher. And the other thing was I was never using mineral oil to help me treat it. So different things like that I've learned can help preserve the longevity of your board and also just giving it the proper drying time after you clean it. But anyways, let me go ahead and get back into this recipe. But if you want to know more about my cutting board or things like that, just let me know. One thing that I'm discovering that I'm really liking to do now is after I use my pineapple, I take a stock pan and I actually like to make a pineapple tea out of the skin. So make sure before you start chopping up your pineapple that you actually wash it very well, the outer portion of the skin, because you can boil it and make a tea, and honestly it is absolutely delicious. I love the pineapple flavor that you get, and sometimes I'll add in a little bit of manuka honey or just raw honey to go ahead and sweeten it up and also just get some benefits from honey, especially with it being allergy season right now. But I'm just taking my stock pot, and then I'm just gonna fill this up with water and let it simmer in the back while I get to juicing. So let's go ahead and get back to prepping this pineapple. Now, if you know me, you know that I always like to juice the core of my pineapple, so I'm not taking that part out. If you don't feel comfortable having the core of the pineapple in your juice, then just don't use it. But I'm telling you, there's literally no issues. It doesn't change the flavor or anything, but it definitely has some benefits that you could be missing out on. So definitely consider leaving the core to your pineapple in when you're juicing. It does not harm the juicer. It can definitely handle it. Okay, so that's it for the pineapples. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and wash my oranges, and then I'll be right back so we can go ahead and get to prep. One thing about oranges, once you get the skin off, they are so much smaller than what you intended, which really sucks sometimes when you want to make a lot of juice, because I thought that 2 pounds of oranges would be enough, and now I'm starting to think that I'm probably only going to get 2 16-ounce juices from this, so we'll see. Let me know in the comments how much juice you think this recipe is going to make. I have 2 pounds of oranges and 1 pineapple, and then of course we're gonna add a smidge of ginger. That's not going to contribute to the ounces of juice that we get. So all the oranges and pineapple have been prepped. However, I do just want to add a small amount of ginger. So I'm just gonna add about this much. It's about the size of my thumb if you consider my fingernail added as well. So about a thumb size, and I'm gonna go ahead and add that in there. Everything is assembled properly, so now I know I can go ahead and start juicing everything. I'm gonna go ahead and put my huge hunk of ginger in, some of this pineapple, and actually I'm gonna put these in first, the oranges, because the pineapple will get on there and push it down and kind of help push further juice. I have been loving this new hopper from Nama. It literally can hold it so much at one time. And look at this. One hopper full and everything is in there. Look at this. So this is going to be so amazing, so quick, so easy. But let's let the juicer do its thing, and I'll go ahead and get out of the way. Oh, this thing moves so fast. Literally, you do have to pay attention, or just keep this open if you're not going to be paying attention, because you will literally walk off, turn back around, and this thing will be full already. So I'm just going to go ahead. Oh my gosh, let me give it a whiff. Smells so good and so tropical. I'm not really getting a lot of ginger spice right now, but we're gonna give it a taste test in a little bit and see what we're working with. Look at this, you guys. We are to the 16-ounce mark. I'm telling you, I think I'm pretty good at this juicing stuff. I've been doing it for about 2 years now, or maybe a little bit longer than that, but sometimes I can just tell about how much juice I'm going to get just by the ingredients that I have. So it looks like I was right. This was enough for 2 16-ounce juices. So let me grab something so we can go ahead and get this poured up. So I have 2 of these mason jars. You guys always ask where I get these from. You can literally find them on Amazon, at Target, Walmart, Kroger, anywhere like that, but I'll make sure that I link them for you guys. Another question that you guys always ask about are these little lids that I use. I love these. These are reusable. They're great for the dishwasher. They hold up very well in the freezer, and most importantly, you can reuse them. They don't get rusty or anything like that. So you can use them for these regular mouth containers, and if you get the wide mouth ones, they also have plastic lids for those as well. But I'll make sure that I link those and I'll put it in the description for you guys. Let's go ahead and get everything poured and stored, and then we're gonna do a taste test. Now make sure that if you are going to freeze these, you fill it a little bit less down here so that it has room to expand when you freeze it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and pop these in the refrigerator, and then I'm gonna get a cup with some ice, and then we're gonna try the rest of this. I'm just gonna pour this over. All right, and give it a little taste test. I can't believe I bottled it up without tasting it first, but that's just how confident I am that this juice is going to be amazing. Y'all, this juice is so good. It's very refreshing, and as you drink it, sometimes you'll get a small bite of ginger, but you guys, this is so good, so refreshing. Something like this would be great as a mocktail mixer, or if you drink alcohol, you can even mix it with your alcohol. And another good way that I would punch this up a little bit is if you have any type of sparkling water or mineral water. It would taste absolutely amazing in this. Or if you like any of those prebiotics drinks or anything like that, literally game changer. So the pineapple skin tea, very, very easy. I just let it boil for 15 to 30 minutes. After that, I transfer it to a glass mug. And sometimes you might want to use a strainer because you will get little pieces of skin in your cup. Didn't really bother me. Now, because it is a pineapple skin tea, it actually has that pineapple flavor, so you don't have to add any sweetener. But I'm just going in with this Manuka honey that I found at my local Marshall's. I just always wanted to try Manuka honey, and it was a pretty good price, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I used 1 to 2 tablespoons in this glass, and you guys, it was so good. Other things that you could probably add to this is cinnamon sticks, ginger, turmeric. I'm sure that would be absolutely amazing. Cayenne if you're feeling a little spicy. But you guys, this was so good, and it's a good way to get the full use out of your pineapple if that's something that you know you're interested in. But I don't want to drag this out. Basically, that is it. Like I said, very, very simple, very easy process. I hope that this helps. But you guys, that is all for this video. I hope that this was quick and informative, and I really hope that this is a recipe that you guys will enjoy. Let me know what else you guys would want to see, and thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I cannot wait to see you all in the next video. Take care, and see you next time.